Alright guys, so this is how to do advanced ISD attack runs, alright? What we're going to do is we're going to use a boost extension, burst cannon X-Wing, jet engine, fortified deflector, dampener hull, super solid, super versatile, with the conch missile too, and we're just going to, now I'm doing this on practice mode, so there isn't as much cost for your boost, but I'm just gonna play as if there was. So essentially, this is what it looks like, right? You boost in, you get a few shots in. You can do this from any angle, and you just shoot the shield gen. You get a few shots in. This is already at like 40%. Super easy to continue to shoot down and finish off. And with this, what I'm doing is I'm basically hiding behind the geometry of the ISD, right? Whoops. So try not to do that, that's not good. And I get under the shields, and I hit the gen by doing that dead drift. I put power back in engines to cancel out my drift, and I put my speed to either like half or 0. Usually about half is good. Half is a good speed, half is a good speed. And you can see I get like 6 or 7 shots off on the gen, super easy, and you can do a lot of cool like evasive stuff here in order to avoid getting shot by any bombers or anything else, right? And you can see it takes up the shield gens really quickly. Okay, so let's do that again, but more slowly, and show like how exactly does this work? What are the things that I'm doing to make this work, to keep my energy up to the point where I'm staying above 50% in practice mode without even using any kind of any boost extension, right? Now I am using jet engine and I am boost gasping, right? I'm using advanced power management, that doesn't really matter. So as far as basic movement, right? You boost gasp, and compared to pre-patch, right? You just wait a little longer. This is the same timing, 1 second. After 1 second, I put my power back to engines, and you can just boost gasp in orbit. You can also look at your speed in the bottom left. If you look at your speed in the bottom left, it goes from 220 at max, around 210, I put my power back in engines, that's my 1 second marker, and then around 140, I'll boost again. Now, how am I hitting the gens? So what I'll do, what I recommend for practice is you go to the front, you look at the gen, right? Throttle down, boost drift at about 500, 400, throttle to 0, shoot the stuff, pull out, right? I took a lot of damage there. I think I should drift in a little bit closer. So let's try that again. So last drift at 300. And again. Whoop. Bit of a bump there, so gotta be careful about that. Half speed, not full speed, and to pull out more quickly, right? And so where am I aiming? I'm aiming at the midpoint between the shields and the ISD, like the shield gen itself. So you see the shield bubble, right? I'm aiming at the middle here. And that just gives me a lot of space to go in and go out. Right, the middle here, so the edge of the shield's right there, so I boost in. Easy conch missile, and I boost out. Anytime that I go ahead and like run low on shields, I'll boost drift, right? Around the back, whatever, to get more energy and stuff, and then come back in. Again, like just either halfway through or like just inside the shield bubble. Gives you plenty of space, and you can just keep your throttle at 0, or you can put it to half whenever you drift in. And this is just a super solid way to take these shield gens out. And you can mix it in with boost skipping, because you're always charging your engines while you're shooting, so you'll have some extra energy to do some decent boost skipping. Like maybe not a ton. You might only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that's still a lot. And you can fly straight for a second, then go back to gasping while any enemies are on you. And that's how you can do a lot of really solid X-Wing attack runs without on the shield gens, without getting beamed down by those pesky TIE bombers or those pesky TIE interceptors or defenders. If you have a lot of missiles on you, just fly around the neck a little bit more. Just fly around the neck a little bit more. If you have trouble boost gasping, That's why you have boost extension. I'll note really quickly for this kind of stuff, right? On your approach, you want to bank up as much boost energy as possible. So, right, like, really, like, build up some boost energy, fly straight while no one's shooting at you, and then start boost gasping in. And you can do something like this. Like, all I'm doing is I'm just doing a simple barrel roll while I gasp in at, like, a pretty normal pace. And that can get you across the map pretty far, right? And of course, you can use a new multi-drift tech as well in conjunction with a gasp to get just a little bit more evasiveness in there. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, blow those gens for me, send me your clips, and I will see you next